got you climbing the walls. Man, your life is a mess. You used to wear the pants, now you're wearing a dress. You feel like enough is enough, and you're tired of wearing the handcuffs. Cause you no longer run your own house. You wanna be a man again. Come and join Mouse. What's up, everybody?
What up?
Welcome to the Mouse Show.
You know.
Hey, I got a crazy thing to talk about today. Cause usually our subjects, they be a little, I don't know if you want to say edgy, rough, or whatever like that.
Yeah, they can be.
But this is like a softer subject.
Everybody would understand it too, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we ain't soft. We always trying to get people to be more manly. But everybody has to know about this subject. And that is, do people really know what love is?
That's a really good question.
I mean, I think about that sometimes because, you know, you see people that you know and you talk to people, and I be tripping off of women like, they be with a dude and they be like thinking they so in love with this guy. God brought the man to their life.
Man, how many times you got to hear that?
You know what I'm saying? And she knows this guy is the one because God talked to her in her sleep and said, this is the man for you.
Oh, man. And then what happens when it didn't work out and then there's a divorce? God didn't want me to be with him.
That was the devil, Barry.
Yeah. Oh, man. No. The question that you posed at the question you just posed, man, you know, I know there's different definitions of love to different people, but if you want to talk about love in a romantic relationship, nah, I don't think people really know what that is, man.
No?
A lot of people don't know what it is, no.
Well, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in love?
I don't think so.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Never.
No.
Wow.
I don't believe I have.
Because you know what I feel like a definition of love kind of is? Say this is like you with a girl, right? And then all of a sudden, like, they be like, oh, she needs a kidney, and you a match.
Ooh.
Oh, you wouldn't give up your kidney?
Am I willing to get for no?
Yeah, would you ever?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's the kind of stuff to me that makes you feel like that's when you know if you in love or not.
Well, I can tell you this, man. If I was a parent and the person was the mother of my child, whether we were married or not, if we were together, yeah, I could say that I would be willing to give away a kidney.
But that's not for love. That's because of what? You just like feeling like the kid needs the mom in the life, or is that for love?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of anybody I would give my kid my organ to.
Hey, that's crazy, man.
And,
wow.
you know, the person who I hang out with now, we're like more friends, and I care for her, but I don't want to include her in this conversation. I got to put that disclaimer out there.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But, ooh, man, that's a tough one, dude. Like, when you're talking about giving a major organ, you can't give any outside of your life. Giving somebody an organ, that's heavy, man.
That is. What about like if there was a situation where there was some dude that did something, broke into your home or whatever, and you be like, one of y'all got to go.
Ooh.
And he's like, who is it gonna be, you or her? Would you say like, bye, baby?
You funny. Man.
I loved it, you.
That's a tough decision too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can answer that question just by you asking it to me verbatim, just like that. It would have to be in the moment.
Yeah, because if you want to take a bullet for somebody, you must love them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll be like, I really want to take this bullet, man, but it's probably best. Hey, you probably got a lot less to live for than me.
Yeah. Ooh, man, that's a tough one, dude.
Not for my woman personally. I love my woman, but I'm just saying, like, you know, if I was in a situation like that with somebody else, I don't know, man. But it's kind of weird for me because, like, me and my woman, for some reason, you know, in life, like, you meet people and you just mesh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, you know, me and my woman got lucky with each other because we just have a good fit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that happens a lot. Because I can't say that I would take a bullet and kidney out of for, like, anybody else. You know, I can't say that. You know what I'm saying?
And, you know, I don't believe in people talk about, what did they talk about? Their soulmate.
Oh, yeah, I don't like
I
that.
don't believe in soulmates, but I
don't
do
either.
believe some people do find something similar to that, if not
Yeah.
that. You know, and like you were just saying, you and your woman. You know, like I think that some people just mesh together and
Yeah.
it works, dude.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes when people, I think sometimes with some people, the person who they should have been with is probably somebody from their childhood.
Right.
Because you
think
grew up,
childhood?
huh?
Childhood?
And sometimes I be thinking that, dude, like you grew up in the same neighborhood and,
Yeah.
you know, you guys kind of know each other and you were brought up together. I think sometimes people might have missed the person who
Yeah.
might have should have been with because they grew up with them and it just never did happen.
Yeah,
In
I
some
can see that.
cases.
Because like when you were
Yeah.
a child, like sometimes you don't even know like how to approach somebody or what to say, or you
Yeah.
could be feeling some type of way about them, but you don't know you even know what to do in the situation.
No.
You know, and you could have missed out on a good opportunity.
Yeah.
The reason what made me think about this subject though is because I was thinking about this lady who's famous, right?
Mm-hmm.
First she had a husband before she became famous. Did she love him? Because after that, they broke up. And she got with a celebrity. Did she love him? Then they broke up. She got with another celebrity. Did she love him?
Well, I could tell you, man, some of these women who are groupies who have these like housewife shows.
No, this is like not a housewife type
get it.
person. This is a famous person.
Okay. But I was
Like
just,
more like an A-lister, but
I was kind of like elaborating on what you said, but
Right.
I was kind of like not trying to segue into something else. But some of these women who are in who have situations like that, who like if you gonna marry a guy and every guy you marry is an athlete, what is it?
Well, yeah, that's something different right there.
Okay, but
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I'm asking the question about the person, though. Do you think they was in love? Then, because after the other one I'll tell you about, then I got with another person that was also famous, and they had kids by that person, but they in love with that person. Like, how do you know when you are really
Yeah.
are in love? Because every time you got with the person, you put all this stuff out there, like how much in love you are. Do you think your person could be in love 4 or 5 times?
no.
I don't think so either. Not real love.
I think, you know, according to one of the experts, dude, and I was doing a little research on this story, man. It says a universal understanding of the word love can be different to everyone. Some define it through experiences, perspective, influences, which can lead to confusion and misrepresentation. Right. So everybody has a little different version, I think, of love. Like, you know, like I know that what you're talking about, love, but when you with so many different guys, maybe they love them in their own way for different reasons, but it probably wasn't the love that you're alluding to.
I don't know. To me, love's either real or it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I feel like if you just messing with, say you had 8 guys your whole entire life, why did you say you love each one of them if you didn't love each one of them? Like, because the reason why I'm saying this is because, like, you can't have the same exact feeling for man one as you did 8.
Nah.
There's gonna be something different because in life, to me, it's like sometimes you have chemistry with people and you
Yep.
have a connection and you can't even explain why. It's just there. And you're like, wow, this is crazy. Like I said, like me and my woman, we meshed well together. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I had no idea. You know, I'm thinking I'm gonna be single for my whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, me and my woman work well together. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I wonder, like with other people, is it the same way, or do they just like every time they get with somebody feel like they're in love because of those because of dopamine or something? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there is definitely some chemicals that have something to do with it. And you know, there are some people who probably do really feel that
Every
real
time.
maybe after 2 or 3 times, I don't know, after like maybe a couple of times, I don't know if they really feel that, but there are some people, maybe there's always a fascination stage. You know, when
Yeah.
you're getting to know somebody the first 2 weeks, there's
sure.
something going on. But I think there are few and far between, but there are some people who might just feel it 3 and 4 times.
Yeah.
It's rare, but there are some people who might just actually feel it that many
I
times.
don't know. I think it's a mental thing because
But most no. But I think there might be a few, yes.
No, I was gonna say, mentally, I don't even know if it's possible to love 4 people like that. I really don't. Because it's almost like one of those things to me, like either love is real or it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you could just be like fascinated with somebody or something, or have like chemistry, but it's not love. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Because I feel like it's hard to find real, serious love with somebody.
Yeah.
Like for real, because like I said, you're gonna take a bullet. You ain't gonna take a bullet for 8 people. You can't. I don't believe
Nah,
that. That's what I'm saying. Like if she had to take a bullet for 8 dudes, would she take it? I doubt it.
Nope.
It might be one where she like, I was so in love with that guy, I would take a bullet for him. You know, but probably she might not take a bullet for none of them, even though you told her how in love you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't know. You don't really know to me until something really serious happens.
I agree with that, man.
You know, because like if you in a hospital all sick or something, that's when you're going to know.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff it takes really, because what if you like healthy the whole time and your relationship is good for year after year, year in and year out? Then how would you know if the person really love you?
Yeah, that's true. Especially if you sit, like you said, you sitting on a whole bunch of cash too, and that person is well maintained, well being taken care of. Yeah.
You don't even have to be well maintained and take care of. As long as you got a decent life, where you know you got your bills paid every month. This person's going to work every day, and that you started off not having no money in your life, and now you're doing okay for yourself. Are you standing for that, or are you standing because you really love the guy? That's what I'm talking about.
Nowadays, man, it's kind of really hard, dude. Even though it's still people who have unique situations or different situations, or they bond chemistry wise that a lot of people don't bond with nowadays. But it's kind of hard nowadays because we got social media and people are so materialistic. It's really, really hard to tell what that really is, man. Like,
that's why I'm questioning it.
If I was like a millionaire, I know that most of the women that I would probably attract would probably just be attracted to me because of what they probably see. So I think it's not impossible, but it's real hard to find that when you're a man who got certain amount of wealth.
Oh, for sure.
That's hard. I mean, without the wealth, would she have given you a chance? Without that, I mean, you might not have even been put in the spaces to even meet her in some cases. But if you were, and you were the exact same person, minus a few $1 million in your account, would that person have given you a chance? Probably not.
Exactly. So the thing is, like, if I was a millionaire, my woman would get love, like, as far as, like, she'll reap the benefits of me being a millionaire. But if I was with somebody else, actually, I ain't even gonna say that. I wouldn't even be with nobody else as far as marriage goes if I was a millionaire. My woman wasn't around anymore. You know what I'm saying? I would be single for the rest of my life. Because you'll never know the true feelings of the person when you got money. You'll never know. Because did you see Shaq's ex tell about she didn't really love him?
Yeah.
She had, 5 kids or something like that by him? It was with him on the news. She said she didn't love him? Like, come on, man. That's messed up.
I wonder, do you think in that case, do you think that he kind of knew that she didn't? Or you think that maybe his ego was driven and he can figure he can have any kind of woman he want because he was Shaq?
Well, I just feel like his ego was driven. Like, I feel like in the moment, she keep having all these kids by you and stuff. That could be, to me, misinterpretation of thinking somebody love you too. That they wouldn't keep going through all this having kids by you. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, she getting pregnant, having kids, all these kids by me. Like, dang, she must really love me.
Yeah.
And that might not be the case because women go through a lot to have a baby. You know what I'm saying? If you do it like 4 or 5 times, you can fool yourself into believing that she really love you.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you think that if somebody keep having your kids?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, she might really love me, man.
And then, in his case, there's like, I'm an athlete. I'm making all this money and everybody loves me. Everybody want my autograph, want to take pictures.
Yep.
Yeah, he can start feeling himself and thinking that.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like, you got to think about something else too. While they're going through all this, having your kids and all that, women could be the person that you want them to be when you got some money.
Yeah.
You can pretend to be anybody when you're getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So who got to act like a fool and you married somebody with a lot of money? You got to be something wrong with you if you messed that up.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you could be acting like you're the nicest person on planet Earth.
Do you think it's always been that way with a person who has money, or do you think it was different 50, 80 years ago?
I think it's always been that way. Because think about it, people like George Washington, one of the reasons he married his wife because he wanted to be into that society.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, his wife's family had money and stuff. And they was Masons and stuff like that. So,
and you do bring a positive, a serious point when you say it's always been that way. Because I know a lot of the pharaohs, they marry within their own family to keep the money in the family.
Exactly.
A lot of them did that too.
So yeah, I don't know if people really know what love is or not, man. But I think very few people, if they're lucky, get to experience it.
I think so too.
But I don't think most people really know what love is. And I just want y'all to know, just because we're talking about love, this show still ain't no soft show now. Let's don't get it twisted.
Oh no.
And to prove this, what should they do, Barry?
Man, they should like, subscribe, comment, and share Mouse ENT on YouTube, man, because you guys have really learned about what love really means and other things too.
Yeah.
Check out our past shows and shows that's coming up.
Exactly. So we are diverse around here. We talk about all kind of stuff. So
heck yeah, man. We got
to love in there too. And don't forget to follow me at Longwood Mouse on Instagram, because then I always put up stuff about what next show is coming on next.
Oh yeah, man. We a couple of mature men here. We talk about everything, not just one subject, talking about how men don't date women no more and what women want, 6-packs and 6 figures and 6 abs. We don't just talk about that. We talk about
6 feet tall.
Everything that you and your homies or you and your girls talk about. If your women are sitting here watching the show, we try to just keep it like that, because that's just what everybody talk about. It's just normal conversation.
Exactly. Ours is going to be different.
Yes.
Every time. Do you have a bonehead today?
But I was just yes, I do have a bonehead to answer your question. But that's a trip when you think about love though, man. Cause I don't think that I've ever actually really been in love. I really care for people. And I've had people tell me that, and I knew I care for them, but I don't use that word loosely with women. I don't use that word loosely. Like if I've never told, I might have mentioned I love what you did for me or something, but I really don't use that word loosely, because I don't want it coming back in my face, dude. But I take it really, really serious, because that's a serious word, and you don't want to be using that word to somebody who you don't really care that much for.
Yeah.
But it's a trip though when you think about it, man. That's a heavy word, dude.
Yep, it is.
Damn. Wow, that's deep. But I do have a bonehead, man.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
So it's time for
the bonehead segment. Yeah, man. This bonehead award, man, is a kind of sad story, but this bonehead, man, it goes out to a woman who landed her dream job of being an art teacher. She started an affair with a married coworker who was engaged already, expecting a child. One night, he discovered his fiance's body in the garage, non-responsive. She had sustained gunshot and knife wounds, which unalived her and the unborn child, right? Authorities questioned the woman who he was having an affair with. She denied involvement in the whole thing, right? She also denied ever owning a firearm and even having access to one. But her cousin told police she borrowed one of his firearms, which was fully loaded at the time, and she returned it empty.
Ooh.
Yeah. She was later found guilty of capital murder. She could have received the death penalty, but instead got life in prison without the possibility of parole. And you know probably what she looked like when she got that, because if it was a ethnic person, that wouldn't have happened. She claims she fell in love with her fellow teacher and wanted him for herself, no matter what the consequences were. She loved him, so she decided to off. It's crazy, man.
That is.
Doesn't make any sense, dude. So, ma'am, wherever you are, I don't know if you've been executed or not yet, but wherever you are, you gets the Bonehead Award.
Well deserved.
4 billion people on this planet, dude, and you have to do something like that to somebody's fiance because you wanted him. You couldn't find another man. 4 billion men on this planet. I didn't mean to say 4 billion people, but it's 4 billion men, and you can find another one?
You think she felt like she was in love? She really believed that?
That's what she claimed. But she, in her heart, did she really believed it?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you know what's another thing? Like, women are so... At the moment, she could have, because they go on their emotions.
Yeah.
So at the moment, she could possibly have. I mean, he could have been doing something to stimulate that too.
Yeah, but the thing I want to know is, since women are so emotional, they're emotional creatures. So, do they even know what love is, or do they just go by feelings that they're having in the moment?
I think most of them go by the feelings they're having in the moment.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying earlier. You can't love everybody. There's no way.
Yeah, that's true.
If you had 12 lovers, you can't tell me you loved every single one.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that.
Nah.
Like, for real.
Because I know I've heard somebody say that usually women, they care for you according to how they feel that day.
Yeah.
And if the next day they're having a bad day, they don't feel that way about you.
Yeah, because what about the women that be like...
Some women.
I seen a story about this woman. She was married. Well, I seen several like this, where they be married, and all of a sudden they get with this dude and have the dude off their husband.
Yeah.
And they got 2 or 3 kids by the dude.
This is by far the most sensational case I've ever been a part of. It has religion, it has money, it has power, and it has sex. and that combination is explosive.
Yep.
Were you in love during the time y'all was married and you was having these 3 babies?
Yeah, that's true. And then the person they get to do it is the person who they currently having an affair with, right?
Yeah, and they love them now.
Yeah. So
It
yeah,
don't make no sense.
I know, man. There's some of them, not all, are some interesting creatures.
And this is why I said I don't think people really know what love is. I
Yeah.
don't think they just go by these emotions that they have during the time and really believe that they're in love when they don't even know it's just dopamine in your brain.
Yeah, I think so.
For real.
Yeah, it's a chemical reaction.
It's a chemical reaction. That's all it is. But yeah, right now, man, we could talk about this all day.
Oh yeah, we can keep on going. Maybe we do a part 2, huh?
Yeah. Maybe we will. Because I got a lot more stuff to talk about when it comes to this. But we're going to move on to the 10 mouse commandments.
Yes, this is like my favorite part of the show, dude.
Yeah, I like it too.
I really like it, man. So if you're in love out there, man, you really need to listen to these commandments, because if you listen to them, you're just going to go one way or the other. You're either going to find out you are in love, or maybe you ain't.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you really ain't in love.
Maybe not.
So that brings us mouse commandment number 1. Thou shalt not ever let a woman tell him how to drive.
Yeah, you don't want to let nobody tell you how to drive.
Nah.
See, now we talked about love. Now we back to the mouse man now, baby. It's getting real.
Yeah, we were. Yeah. Say, oh yeah, it's about to get real for
You know what I'm
some dude
saying?
sitting there next to his woman.
Yeah, we don't want people telling us how to drive, man. We men.
Yes.
I'm gonna drive the way I want to drive. You just sit shotgun and zip your mouth.
Man, I tell my friend that all the time, dude. Like, oh well, I can't say all the time, but I've told her about 3 or 4 times that I've been driving years before I knew you even existed.
Right.
And
I don't need your help now.
I don't know.
Mouse commandment number 2. Thou shalt not ever hold your woman's purse while she's shopping.
No, who want to do that?
Nobody I know.
Me neither.
But do you think like somebody you know do that and they don't say nothing?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah, I've thought about it. I think somebody probably do that. Did you know?
The reason why I think so is because I remember I might have told you this before. I was having conversations with a couple of friends of mine who you know, one friend of mine who you know, and then he accidentally said like, yeah, man, when she was licking my butt. I was like, what?
Whoa.
TMI
right there,
I ain't
bro.
never had no woman. The only thing been in my rear end is bathroom tissue. So when he had said that, I was like, so yeah, it's a possibility that maybe him or somebody else, because I would have never expected that he would have allowed a woman to put her tongue down there.
Wow.
Yeah.
He might be doing more than just holding a purse.
Yeah, I think so. I hope he ain't doing one of these other ones when we get to
Me too.
more feminine stuff.
For real.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Oh man, my bad. Mouse commandment number 3. Man, see, I'm just thinking about that. I couldn't even believe
about
it.
that thing. Yeah.
Man, mouse commandment number 3. Thou shalt not ever, and I mean ever, wear pink.
Yeah, you shouldn't. I want a homeboy wears pink.
Actually, man, I think the person owns some apparel that is pink. Not a lot, but a few.
I wonder if this woman suggested that he got on his own.
You know, back in the day, dude, we're at a different time now, but like 20 years ago,
Right.
some of the women's shoes would look better than the men's shoes, and men would buy a woman's pair to fit them because they like the color or the style. That's weird to me. Like, I never had a pair of shoes, because some sneaker companies, you know, they'll have men's and women's. I've never had a pair of shoes in my closet that I bought that said women's.
Nah, me either.
But back in the day, some men who were shoe enthusiasts, they would buy women's shoes because they couldn't make them in men's.
Sneakers.
Sneakers,
Not
yes. Not shoes,
okay.
but yes, sneakers.
Okay.
Sneakers.
I was going to say, this is really getting crazy.
Yeah, but they didn't make certain shoes with the colors that men in men's, so the men's would buy the women's sneakers because they like the colors and they wouldn't make them in men's.
That ain't good.
No.
Mouse commandment number 4, thou shalt not ever wear skinny jeans or don't sag pants past your butt.
Nah.
Look, it's not a good look, man.
Nah. Who wants to show their rear end?
Yeah, we're going to keep talking about this too because I know some people that watch this, some young dudes probably like tripping like, oh man, that's the style. And you don't look good, man. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look right. Like, be respectable, man. That's all we're about. Don't be mad at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're just talking about a subject that we feel is not cool to do.
Yeah, you wearing your pants like 2 sizes, 3 sizes too small, like short, straight leg, skinny jeans, and then it's hanging out. Like, you can't even bend down if something fall. You can't even bend down.
I promise you, in 10 to 15 years from now, take a picture like that. And then look at your picture 10, 15 years from now. You're going to be asking your own self, why did I do that?
It's gonna be out of style.
It is.
Way out of style.
And then you're going to be like, man, I should have never did that.
Yep. And he might have a family and a wife and a boy who's dressed in a certain way, and he trying to tell him not to dress that way or a certain way, and then you did it.
Exactly.
Hypocrite. Mouse commandment number 5, thou shalt not ever say happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. You know what I like to say? Plenty of loving makes a happy husband.
Man. And you're probably one of the only ones that's getting it like that, player, because I know a whole bunch of married cats ain't getting that. Not, if they once a month, if they lucky.
Wow.
I can tell you for sure.
Well, feel bad for them.
I do.
But that's on them. Mouse commandment number 6. Thou shalt not ever wear female polished makeup or women's underwear.
Nope.
Don't do none of these.
Nah, I ain't never had the urge to do that.
Don't tell your woman or let your woman tell you, oh, I just want to play around with you and put some makeup on your face.
Nah.
And then she end up putting on TikTok or Instagram or something, make you look like a fool. Don't do that.
Especially when a relationship is over. You go back years back and put it on there and look, oh, then people going to be thinking, oh, man, he always, if something suspicious come up then, and they going to be looking back at that thinking about, oh, he was like that all the time.
Exactly.
Nah.
You don't want that.
You don't give it no ammunition.
Nah.
Mouse commandment number 7, thou shalt not constantly text or call his woman to check in.
No, don't ever do that. Because why do you got to keep checking in to somebody?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to keep checking in to nobody. Like, you're a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Is she checking in with you? I never thought about that. Is she checking in?
I know.
Or is she just making you check in? Because if she's making you check in, but she's never checking in, something wrong.
Yep.
You better start watching your back.
Yeah, she might trying to find out, make sure that you ain't where you ain't supposed to be so she can do whatever she want to do.
Exactly.
In some cases, not all.
And that's why we get to commandment number 8. Thou shalt not ever give a woman the password to your cell phone.
Nope.
You don't want to do that because you think about it. If she got the password to your cell phone and you constantly calling her, dang, what's left?
I know. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? What's left? She's telling you how to drive. You're doing all this other stuff. Making you wear pink and going through your phone. It's like, man.
I remember, one time I was seeing this particular female and I had laid my phone down and she got it. I went to the restroom and she had got it and she started racing, starting in the A's, started racing, right? And I remember the first person who I had in the A's, that was some of the best physical stuff I ever had. And that number was lost forever.
Oh, dang.
I was mad, dude.
That's messed up.
I was mad.
Don't they do crazy stuff though, man?
Oh, yeah, dude.
I already mentioned my ex, man. She tore up a bunch of my pictures, man.
Oh, man. I
was so mad.
Dude, man. I was really, really mad, big, because I knew that I would probably never find something like that again.
But the bad part about it is when they're doing it, what are they thinking? Because they act like they're going to be with you forever, and they don't even know for sure.
Yeah.
So why are you doing this?
Yeah.
It don't make no sense.
Yeah, I never thought about doing anything like that.
Me either.
Makes no sense.
None.
Crazy. I wonder what homegirl's doing now whose name was in the A's. Man, she's taking care of somebody. Ooh, man, I ain't gonna even lie, man.
I think I see a little sweat coming off your forehead.
Oh, man, dude. Man. Oh, I better not say what she was good at because somebody I know might be watching this one day. So, woo, man. Good God Almighty. Mouse commandment number 9. Man, thou shalt not ever let a woman treat him like a child.
Yeah, you don't want that. Don't let nobody treat you like a child,
Nope.
man. Because all these commandments that we're doing now, if you notice, there are things that equal to a woman treating you like a child.
Uh-huh.
And that's what you don't want because your life is not going to be a happy one.
No.
Like they say, happy wife, happy life. She's going to be the one happy. You're going to be the one miserable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should have a chip off with dudes like they got to ask their wife permission for stuff. You ain't no kid. Like, why you got to ask for permission?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I said this on another show. Women sometimes treat their kid like the adult and they treat you like the child.
Yep.
How that's going to work?
That's crazy.
It's crazy, man.
Man.
For real.
And then eventually, like we always say, man, you've changed.
Exactly.
You're not the same person.
You're not the same person.
He was a real man when you first met him, but you changed him and he was weak and he listened to you and now you don't love him no more.
Exactly.
You want somebody else.
And that's exactly why you don't let them treat you like a child.
Nope.
Now, finally, we're down to mouse commandment number 10. Thou shalt not ever in life, ever wife up a woman with a high body count.
Nope.
Because I'm telling you, man, women with high body counts, they dangerous.
Yeah.
Because first of all, number one, you don't even know what they be doing. You know what I'm saying? If she got a high body count before she met you, what's she gonna do after you? What if she ain't satisfied with you? That means she's gonna be getting around with somebody else or others.
Yeah, because and also, man, you're exactly right because you can probably only do a few things if you're lucky, real good. But she's probably had all kind of experiences.
Yeah.
So yeah, you ain't just gonna be enough.
No. And that's where the bad part is gonna come in because you're gonna be at work working hard and she's gonna be doing some other work.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
putting in
saying?
all kind of work. Somebody putting in all kind of work. Have you ever seen these women? They opsy feeds to them sometimes where they'll be going around and they'll just be having dudes just run trains on them.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, like
What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
Like, you think that's something to brag about?
yeah,
Like, say you tell your husband in 10 years from now, you think he's gonna be like, oh, really? Damn, you crazy, girl?
yeah.
Man, they is not gonna be happy.
No,
And some things you do when you're young, everybody do stupid little mistakes, but some things you can constantly not do that
Yeah.
you know is gonna affect your future. And that's one of those things.
Yep.
No man is gonna be happy about that happening to his woman.
Nah, dude.
Period.
I don't care who he is. Nope.
They ain't gonna be happy. But I just want to say, man, if you're the guy that I think you are, the man that I think you are, the intelligent man that I think you are, the
Yes.
smart man, the brave man, then you know what? You're probably going by these commandments. But you're the weak, little, puny, small testicle,
Ain't swinging low at all, huh?
no, breast milk drinking man.
I know. It was doing that too.
You know what
Huh?
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you really want to be a man again. Come and join Mouse.